Welcome back to the channel. So the magic question is, can PulseX and Pulsechain 10,000x at launch? Now that Richard Heart has announced that mainnet is estimated to launch publicly within less than 7 days. So this is the magic question at the moment, and I have to set the record straight. What I'm about to say will probably shock you, but you have to watch the entire video in order to get the context. But preparing for a 10,000x at launch is preparing to be dumped on. What does that mean? So here's an example. As you can see here with Hex at launch, again, we do have to go back to Hex, the OG project. We didn't see a 10,000x at launch. In fact, we will really see this in the cryptocurrency space. So the fact that people are saying that is likely to happen at launch for PulseX and Pulsechain, especially surrounding the current market conditions we are in, is a fantasy. Now, could this happen over the midterm? I personally believe it can, and that's a different topic, and that I'm going to demonstrate that to you shortly. But preparing for a 10,000x at launch is, absurd, right? And what do I mean you will be dumped on? Because who knows, we could see PulseX and Pulsechain 10x at launch, right? And if it 10x is at launch, which is actually pretty decent, what do you think will happen then? People will end up, you will end up pouring in more money, right at the top as it 10x's, because you're expecting it to go higher. And then all the people that were involved in the sacrifice, or all the people that got great entries, will sell, right? They will sell, and what will happen? You will see this occur, right? This sell-off happen. And this sell-off for Hex was quite severe, right? Over 96%. Luckily, the recovery happened very, very fast, and price moved to the upside pretty fast. And again, it was great market conditions, right? But with that being said, that's my point. Preparing for this 10,000x is not a great strategy, if I'm honest, right? And in fact, it just tells me that either you don't have a game plan at all, or your game plan is not in alignment with reality. Let's just put it that way, right? So leads on to my next point. How you prepare will determine the type of gains you achieve, right? I just did my last warning mainnet launch video, things that you can do to prepare for mainnet, and a game plan was the main thing there. Right now, how you prepare for launch, how you prepare for the next few weeks / months will determine your overall return. And here's a classic example. Again, for those of you that maybe haven't seen my recent videos, this is going to be a real eye-opener, because as you can see, an entry, at launch for Hex, for example, that one entry, for you to make a 10x, let's just go, there we go, 10x, the wait time would have been December, so halfway through December, Jan, Feb, April, March, right? In fact, let's just go to the side. There we go. So March. So just over 3 months. That's what it would have taken for you to achieve a 10x, 1,000% gain on Hex at launch. But as you can see, yes, that may seem okay, but on the exact same day, or a few days later, right? If you had got a perfect entry, and again, we're not going to do it right from the bottom, as I explained before. And again, I'm going to do an in-depth analysis, in-depth, entries and exit video, simulations, preparing for mainnet, what we need to do, whether you're involved in the sacrifice, whether you weren't involved in the sacrifice. I'm going to do a full video in Crypto Crew Premium right now. So if you want to join the emergency update as we prepare for this historic event that's going to take place, this life-changing event that is going to happen, and you want to prepare and optimize it would be a good idea to join Crypto Crew Premium now, because guess what? The launch could happen today. It could happen within the next 24 hours. As Richard Heart says here, within less than 7 days. So do get ready for that, right? So Crypto Crew Premium right now, link in my description as we get prepared. But as you can see, a few days later, even an entry here, you can see the same wait time, there we go, is almost 10,000%. That's 8 to 2 seconds. There we go, 7,600%, right? 7,600%. Only a few days later entry, but as you can see, a massive difference in percentage gains, even if you waited the exact same time frame, which would 3 months in this case, right? And again, let's just do that again. We'll go even lower, and let's say we get some great positions at this bottom here. As you can see, it doubles over 28,000%, right? So that's my point here. If you're not prepared, if you don't have game plans, if you don't have several entries in place, then you're not actually going to achieve the percentage gains that you're hoping for, or that everybody's going to be talking about, right? And people that were in Hex early can attest to this, right? Many of them had one entry, they maybe hodled. Were the percentage gains the same as other people that entered the same time as them? No. In fact, they didn't change their lives. Why? Because their entry, they only had one entry. They weren't optimized to take advantage of the event. And that's my point here. How you prepare will determine the types of gain you achieve. 1,000% may be great, but I think 10,000% is better. No, in fact, I think 100,000% is better. And that's what we are preparing for, bare minimum. So if you're interested in this, if you do want to get prepared for this, this is the last warning. You can join Crypto Crew Premium right this second as we prepare. As I said, that emergency update is going to be posted now in Crypto Crew Premium, and we're going to do from top to bottom, how to buy, where to buy, entries, exits, if you're involved in the sacrifice, what to do, how we're going to enter the first initial step, tracking market volume, predicting where the top will be in the initial launch, right? Getting prepared for this, time bottoms. It's going to be exciting. In fact, this is going to be life-changing for everybody in Crypto Crew Premium, and that can be you too. All you have to do, click the link in my description, join Crypto Crew Premium now. And remember, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. So always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. I'll see you all on the other side. I'm wishing you all the best. Until the next one, seize the day.